As we journey through life, our priorities evolve. In our younger years, we might chase ambition, juggle responsibilities, or navigate the complexities of family dynamics with endless energy. But as we cross the threshold of 60, something shifts. The things that once seemed urgent, pleasing everyone, keeping up appearances, or managing others' chaos, start to lose their grip. Instead, we begin to crave peace over drama, health over stress, and genuine connections over obligatory ties. Family, ideally, is a sanctuary of love and support, a place where we find comfort and strength. Yet for many, not every relative brings positivity. Some drain our energy, burden us with guilt, or leave us questioning our worth. As we age, protecting our mental, emotional, and physical well-being becomes not just a luxury, but a necessity. The question arises, are there family members we should distance ourselves from to safeguard our happiness and peace of mind? The answer might surprise you, and one particular type of relative will likely shock you with their subtle but profound impact. This exploration delves into 6 types of relatives who can disrupt your tranquility after 60, offering insights into why distancing yourself from their influence is critical. By recognizing their behaviors and learning to set boundaries, you can reclaim your peace and focus on what truly matters: your health, your joy, and the legacy you wish to leave behind. Alongside this, we'll uncover practical health strategies, including the power of certain fruits and daily habits, to enhance your vitality in your golden years. Let's embark on this journey to understand how to protect your well-being and live fully in this season of life. First, consider the relative who thrives on drama, the one who turns every minor issue into a full-scale crisis. You know the type. Perhaps it's an aunt who transforms a forgotten birthday into a family feud, or a cousin who escalates a small disagreement into a shouting match. This drama queen feeds on conflict, exaggerating problems and pulling everyone into their emotional storm. In your younger years, you might have brushed it off as just how they are, offering endless patience or stepping in to mediate. But as you age, the toll becomes clearer. Each outburst, each unnecessary argument, chips away at your peace, leaving you drained and distracted from the life you want to live. The cost of drama isn't just emotional, it's physical. Chronic stress, like that stirred by constant family conflicts, is a silent threat. Research shows it contributes to high blood pressure, heart disease, weakened immunity, and even cognitive decline. After 60, when your body is more vulnerable to stress's effects, protecting your health becomes paramount. You've spent decades building a life, raising families, or pursuing careers. Your golden years should be about savoring the fruits of that labor, not extinguishing fires someone else ignites. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius offers timeless wisdom here. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You can't control the drama queen's behavior, but you can control how much access they have to your emotional space. Setting boundaries is key. When the drama begins, step back, don't engage in their chaos. A simple, "I'm sorry you're upset, but I can't get involved right now," can be enough to disengage without escalating the situation. Protect your energy as fiercely as you would your home during a storm. Lock the metaphorical doors and focus on what brings you joy. Whether it's a quiet morning with a book, a walk in nature, or time with loved ones who uplift you. Life after 60 is too precious to waste on manufactured crises. By choosing peace, you're not being selfish, you're honoring the wisdom and resilience you've earned over decades. Next, there's the relative who always seems to need financial help, the money leech. At first, their requests might seem reasonable: a loan for a medical bill, help with rent after a job loss, or funds for an emergency they promise to repay. You give because family helps family, right? But over time, a pattern emerges. Every conversation circles back to their financial woes, and their promises to repay fade. If you hesitate, they lean on guilt. "I thought you cared about me," or "I'd do the same for you." It's a trap that can drain not just your wallet, but your emotional reserves. Retirement is a time to enjoy the stability you've worked hard to achieve, but it's also a time when every dollar counts. Fixed incomes, rising healthcare costs, and unexpected expenses mean you can't afford to fund someone else's poor decisions. Consider Robert, a retiree who spent 40 years building a modest nest egg, dreaming of travel and new experiences. His younger brother, Kevin, was a constant drain, always with a new crisis, from a failed business venture to a broken car. Robert, kind-hearted and loyal, kept giving. By 75, his savings were depleted, his dreams shelved, and Kevin had moved on to another source. Robert's story is a cautionary tale. Generosity without boundaries leads to regret. The solution isn't to abandon family, but to redefine how you help. Offer guidance, share budgeting tips, connect them with job opportunities, or point them to community resources. But when it comes to money, learn to say no with confidence. Affirm, "I'm not in a position to help financially," is enough. True support encourages responsibility, not dependency. Your retirement is yours to enjoy, and protecting it means prioritizing your financial security. Ask yourself, are you funding someone's bad habits at the expense of your own dreams? If so, it's time to choose yourself. Then there's the relative who always knows best, the one who insists they have all the answers. They correct your choices, dismiss your experiences, and push their opinions on everything from your health to your relationships. Every conversation feels like a debate you didn't ask for, leaving you second-guessing yourself. This always right relative undermines your confidence, planting seeds of doubt that erode your sense of self. After 60, when you've earned the right to trust your wisdom, this kind of invalidation is a slow poison. Maya Angelou's words resonate here. Never make someone a priority when all you are to them is an option. Your lived experiences, decades of triumphs, lessons, and growth are yours to trust. You don't need someone else's validation to know your worth. To protect yourself, acknowledge their perspective without letting it define you. A simple, "I appreciate your view, but I'm comfortable with my decision," can set a boundary without conflict. If their presence becomes too toxic, it's okay to limit contact. Your golden years should be about clarity and confidence, not defending your choices to someone who refuses to listen. Another challenging relative is the guilt tripper, the master of emotional manipulation. They know exactly how to make you feel responsible for their happiness, using phrases like, "After all I've done for you, how can you say no?" Their demands come disguised as love, but real love doesn't carry a debt. This relative thrives on obligation, draining your time, energy, and resources. If you're not careful, you'll find yourself saying yes to things you don't want, sacrificing your peace to avoid their disappointment. The weight of guilt builds over time, fostering resentment and anxiety. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. You're not responsible for managing someone else's emotions, especially when they use guilt as a weapon. The solution lies in saying no, kindly but firmly. A straightforward, "I can't do that," needs no justification. If they push back, stand your ground. Their disappointment is not your burden. Your later years should be about fulfillment, not fighting to keep your joy intact. Refuse to let guilt dictate your actions and reclaim your freedom to live on your terms. Perhaps the most surprising relative to avoid is the toxic caretaker, the one who seems helpful but slowly erodes your independence. At first, their assistance feels like a blessing. They run errands, manage appointments, or often make decisions for you. But over time, their help becomes control. Phrases like, "You shouldn't be doing this alone," or "Let me handle it, it's too much for you," start to undermine your autonomy. You begin to doubt your capabilities, and before you know it, your choices are no longer yours. Consider Samuel, a 75-year-old who lived a life of dignity, raising a family and built. When his well-meaning niece moved in to help, she gradually took over, choosing his doctors, controlling his diet, and limiting his social circle. Samuel's protests were met with, "I'm only doing what's best for you." His independence faded, and with it, his sense of self. The greatest danger in aging isn't physical decline, but losing the right to direct your own life. Stoic wisdom teaches that true strength lies in governing yourself, no matter the circumstances. Samuel eventually reclaimed his autonomy by hiring a professional caregiver who respected his decisions and setting firm boundaries with his niece. To protect yourself, recognize the signs. Does someone make you feel incapable? Do they dismiss your choices or convince you that you need them to function? Accepting help is wise, but surrendering control is not. Seek professional support when needed and ensure any assistance respects your independence. Your golden years are about living fully, not surviving under someone else's authority. Trust your wisdom, stand firm, and make choices that honor your dignity. Finally, there's the relative, obsessed with projecting a perfect image, the one whose life seems flawless from their impeccable career to their picture-perfect family. Every conversation circles back to their achievements, subtly making you feel inadequate. Their social media is a curated highlight reel, leaving you questioning whether your life measures up. But perfection is an illusion, and the pressure to compare can steal your peace. After 60, your focus should be on contentment, not chasing someone else's standards. Denzel Washington once said, "Don't aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference." True fulfillment comes from gratitude and authenticity, not external validation. Stop engaging in the comparison game. Celebrate your own journey, the wisdom you've gained, the love you've shared, and the legacy you're building. Limit time with those who make you feel less than, and surround yourself with people who value you for who you are. Your worth isn't measured by others' approval, but by the life you've lived and the joy you cultivate. Recognizing these 6 types of relatives, drama queens, money leeches, always right know-it-alls, guilt trippers, toxic caretakers, and perfect image projectors, isn't about cutting ties or harboring resentment. It's about understanding your right to choose relationships that enrich your life. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. As Warren Buffett wisely noted, the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Learn to say no without guilt, whether it's refusing to engage in drama, denying financial requests, or reclaiming your autonomy. Your time and energy are precious. Guard them fiercely. Beyond managing relationships, prioritizing your health is crucial for thriving after 60. Nutrition plays a pivotal role, and certain fruits can transform your vitality. Take raisins, for example. These unassuming dried grapes are packed with fiber, potassium, and antioxidants like boron, which supports bone health and reduces blood pressure. A quarter cup daily, sprinkled on oatmeal or eaten as a snack, can improve digestion and protect against osteoporosis. Lemons, another powerhouse, offer vitamin C and pectin to boost immunity and aid digestion. A glass of warm lemon water each morning can energize you and support a healthy pH balance. Papaya, with its enzyme papain, enhances digestion and provides vitamin C, folate, and beta-carotene to protect your eyes and immune system. A cup of ripe papaya in smoothies or yogurt can make a significant difference. Pomegranates, rich in punicalagin, improve blood flow to the brain, supporting memory and reducing inflammation. A half cup of seeds or a small glass of juice daily is enough to reap the benefits. Finally, kiwis, with their melatonin-regulating compounds, improve sleep quality while delivering vitamin C and fiber. Eating 2 kiwis before bed can enhance rest and digestion. These fruits aren't exotic or expensive. They're accessible and easy to incorporate. Start with one, like adding raisins to your breakfast, and gradually include others. Consistency, not perfection, is the key to unlocking their benefits. Alongside nutrition, gentle movements can strengthen aging legs, a critical factor for maintaining independence. Sarah, a 68-year-old who struggled after a fall, discovered the power of protein: Greek yogurt, tuna, chicken, calcium, sardines, kale, and vitamin D, eggs, sunlight, salmon. Combined with simple exercises like chair rises, heel raises, and wall slides, these nutrients helped her regain strength and confidence. Sarah's routine was built on habit stacking, linking movements to daily activities like TV commercials or coffee brewing. She also prioritized hydration, sleep, and social connections, joining a walking group to stay motivated. Her story shows that small, sustainable changes, eating nutrient-rich foods, moving mindfully, and staying consistent, can transform your health. Whether it's sipping lemon water, practicing balance exercises, or saying no to toxic relatives, each choice is a step toward a vibrant, fulfilling life. Your golden years are a time to live for yourself, not others. Let go of resentment, guilt, or the need to please everyone. Protect your peace, prioritize your health, and embrace the wisdom you've earned. As Nelson Mandela said, resentment is like drinking poison and hoping it will kill your enemies. Release what no longer serves you and make space for joy, connection, and vitality. Whether it's savoring a handful of raisins, standing a little taller after a chair rise, or calmly setting a boundary, these acts of self-care are your legacy. You've earned the right to live fully. Start today.